Well, hello everyone. Thank you for coming to Warren's Team Talk. I hope you enjoy the show today. I've got another one of my sports news updates. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. I hope that you're all well as well and fine and looking after each other and having a great day. So let's get started and see what's been going on. So first thing that we're going to talk about, obviously, and there's only one place you can really start, really, isn't there? And that's Emma Raducanu winning the 2021 US Open. Fantastic achievement for the young lady. She defeated Leylah Fernandez 6-4, 6-3. To become Great Britain's first Grand Slam champion in 44 years. First woman Grand Slam champion in 44 years, I should say. Obviously, Andy Murray has been a Grand Slam champion since then. But yes, she's the first female Grand Slam champion from the United Kingdom in 44 years. And let's say she defeated Leylah Fernandez 6-4, 6-3 to become the US Open champion. I don't know if any of you watched the game or watched the match last night. I did, and it thoroughly gripped me. I thought it was a fantastic performance and a fantastic match, very competitive. And this victory is the first British female winner at Flushing Meadows since Virginia Wade in 1968. She's also the first qualifier in the open era to win a Grand Slam. So that's an incredible achievement. So she not only did she win the tournament, she had to go through a qualifying tournament to play in the tournament. And she did that and won it. It's just incredible. She's the youngest women's Grand Slam champion since Maria Sharapova won at Wimbledon in 2004. She's also the youngest Briton to win a Grand Slam title ever. And she's the first woman to win the US Open without dropping a set since Serena Williams did it in 2014. So she went the whole tournament without, and including the qualifying as well. So that's 10 matches she had to play. Without dropping a single set. She's going to take home £1.8 million in prize money, and she's going to rise to number 23 in the world rankings, and she'll become the British number 1 on Monday. So it's a good few weeks' work for her, really, isn't it? So she's done really well. The whole of the UK is really proud of her. People here in the UK are talking about it being the greatest British sporting achievement of all time. I'm not sure about that, but it's certainly up there. And she's done brilliantly well. And I really hope that she wins. Like I said, I keep saying it for a few days now. I hope that she gets acknowledged in the Sports Personality of the Year award, if not win it, because she deserves it, to be quite frank. It's an amazing achievement. She's only 18 years old, and less than 2 months ago, she was taking her A-levels. So it's fantastic. And those of you who don't know, who aren't from the UK, A-levels is the exams that people take in this country to see if they can get into university or not. So, yeah, she's done really, really well. And she's done really well in her A-levels as well. So, fair play to her. Anyway, so moving on. Cristiano Ronaldo came back to Manchester United yesterday, and he scored twice on his second debut for the club, which was, and apparently this Old Trafford was absolutely rocking. I saw a YouTube video by this young woman by the name of Stunt Peg. Any of you don't know Stunt Peg, go and subscribe to her. She's got a fantastic YouTube channel. She's a Bolton supporter, but she goes to other football matches as well. She went to the recent match between Man City and Arsenal, and she went to this one yesterday, the Man United Newcastle match. And yeah, her insights are really, really good, and she's quite funny as well. But anyway, back to Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored twice on his second debut for Man United, as Man United won by 4-1 against Newcastle at Old Trafford. So great day for him. So yeah, well done, Cristiano. And then James Dunlop has come in with the chat. Hi, Warren. I hope you're well. Arsenal are back. I don't know about that, mate. I watched the game earlier on the Arsenal website because I had an issue yesterday with my phone and it wouldn't let me watch the match. And I wasn't overly impressed, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's good they got the win, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure Terry's still partying. Yeah, but I'm not convinced, mate, to be honest. So let's move on. So, whoops, hold on. Right. Okay, let's look at some Premier League transfer gossip. There isn't much today. There's talk that Manchester City and Liverpool are going to try and prize Jude Bellingham away from Borussia Dortmund to come back to England and play in the Premier League. I think we all know who will win that race if it's a straight dogfight between the two clubs. And I don't think it'll be Liverpool. So there you go. I watched Match of the Day last night, and you should have taken the game to Norwich's. Yeah, we showed taking the game to Norwich yesterday. Yeah, and there were big spells of the game, mate, where I thought Norwich had a lot of possession and they could have hurt us. And I just don't think they were, from Norwich's point of view, I don't think they were aggressive enough. If they'd gone a bit more aerial with Arsenal, I think they could have unsettled them, especially after what happened at Brentford. And then we got bullied airily at Manchester City as well. And yeah, it could have. I think they could have got something out of the game if they'd employed a few different tactics. But there you go. And another story is Manchester City and Manchester United look set to do battle over Declan Rice to try and prize him away from West Ham United. So that'll be an interesting battle. Let's see what happens with that one. Now, Arsenal, there's yet more gossip about the Arsenal manager's job, and today they're reporting on the BBC are reporting that if Arsenal hold on, let me get the story up because I can't remember the guy's name. Arsenal, if they decide to pull the plug on Mikel Arteta, they're now looking to replace him with either Brendan Rodgers or some chap from France who I've never heard of before, called Christophe Galtier. I think that's his name. Is it Galtier? That's what it looks like. Anyway, Christophe Galtier as manager. I've never heard of him. I don't know anything about him. And this follows on yesterday when I was saying yesterday that they were looking at the fella from Brighton, and who was the other chap they were looking at yesterday? They were looking at. I can't remember. Go back and have a look. So there was two they were looking at yesterday, who were already applying their trade in the Premier League, and now we've got these two. So, yeah, I'm not sure I believe any of it, to be quite frank. I mean, I can't see Brendan Rodgers leaving Leicester to come to Arsenal. He would have to be mad, Brendan Rodgers, to do that. Yes, Arsenal's probably a bigger club than Leicester, but Arsenal are in a mess. Leicester are a very well-run club. They're competing at the top end of the Premier League. Arsenal are languishing, it's like 3/4 of the way down the Premier League. No, I just can't see that happening. The French fella, he might decide that he'd like to come, particularly given the links that Arsenal have, how well respected they are in France since Arsene Wenger came to Arsenal. But other than that, I can't really see it, to be honest. So yeah, that's it really. Don't forget to go and check out the Old School Gunners YouTube channel. Excellent YouTube channels, got excellent Arsenal content. I'm going to put the link to his channel in the description of the video. And then also the Claude and the Bansta's channel is a fantastic channel. It's presented by two fellas called Diesel and Terry. And when they're both on the channel together, it invariably gets extremely heated. And they fight like cat and dog about Mikel Arteta and his suitability for the Arsenal job. And yeah, it's an excellent channel. James has said, I'd be surprised if Rodgers left Leicester for Arsenal. I watched the stream earlier last week, and one fan said he'd have Graham Potter if Arsenal can't get Conte. Yeah, that was one of the ones they were talking about. Yes, I was talking about yesterday. And I'm not sure about Graham Potter. He seems to be doing a fairly good job, but I think Arsenal need a top quality manager, one with a lot of experience, one who's got experience of doing rebuilds and overhauling club squads and stuff like that, and dealing with clubs that are in a mess. I'm not sure he's got the right experience and he'll be able to cope with the pressure, to be quite honest. And James said, I agree with everything Diesel said in the stream yesterday. And yeah, so do I. He was absolutely spot on, mate, to be quite frank. I'm going to do a video shortly reviewing the Arsenal, a short video reviewing the Arsenal Norwich game. So if you fancy coming on and having a look at that one with me, feel free to do so. But I think I'm going to end it there. And thanks very much for tuning in. And please leave a comment in the description about what your thoughts are about Cristiano Ronaldo scoring twice on his second debut for Manchester United, about Emma Raducanu's fantastic win in the US Open, and the transfer gossip and news about the Arsenal manager's job that I mentioned. And James has come in the chat and said, see you in a bit, Warren. Yeah, mate, I'll look forward to seeing you. All right, take care. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you.